But the Nigerians are the most smartest people on the planet.
Right. Yeah, I believe it.
I promise you. There's nobody more smarter than a Nigerian.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to AfriPost. I believe wherever you're watching us from, you're doing good. And if you're watching us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we have a lot of great content coming your way. Today, I want us to go back to Nigeria. Yes, my Oga brothers in Nigeria. Hi to each and every one of you. You know, formerly there were those Africans from different countries who were saying that they need Nigerians out of their country. And then I went to do my research to understand the reason behind the hate that Nigerians are getting across the continent and even in other continents. And I realized that there is some level of jealousy that people have because of the ease with which Nigerians can easily adapt to different environments. And therefore, this is giving them success where most people are unable to succeed. So I came across certain compilation of videos of prominent personalities, people like Akon, people like Joe Rogan, people like Chimamanda, who are saying that Nigerians are considered the smartest people across the world. This is not just something that is being said to make Nigerians happy, but it is something that if you look at people across the world, Nigerians stand out and they come out as some of the smartest and the best minds in different fields where they are experts. So I want you to take a listen to these clips fully before we proceed with this discussion.
Like, first of all, what is it about Nigerians that do so well in this country? That's one of the things. If you look at like Nigerian immigrants, like successful ratios of different immigration groups, Nigerians in particular are extraordinarily successful upon immigrating to America.
Yeah, I think it's a family thing. It's like when our families decide and we get the opportunity to move to a better place.
Right.
The thing is that the whole persona is we're going to be able to sustain this forever. So my kids are not going to just play around in sports because that's not guaranteed.
Right.
What is guaranteed is the fact that you're going to go to school and you're going to become a doctor because you're going to get a job anywhere in the world that you want. That's why majority of them are doctors.
Right.
Majority of them doctors, engineers, because these are jobs that high demand jobs. You're always going to get a job anywhere.
Yeah.
And so that's all we push. You're going to be a doctor or you're going to be an engineer. None of them are saying you're going to be a professional athlete. My parents, hell no. They didn't care for that. Like, I lied to them the first couple of years that I was wrestling. I didn't tell them that. You know, my brother is a doctor in pharmacy in Dallas. My little brother, you know, could have gotten in the NFL. He was a stellar football player. Played at the University of Houston and University of Arizona. You know, my sister now is in college. She's in nursing school in college. Like, that's just what we push. We want you to get a job that you can provide for your family forever.
Yeah, they remind me of Koreans in a lot of ways. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, super hardworking and appreciate once they've gotten to a place like America where there really is no ceiling on the possibility. You could do anything you want once you get here if you work hard.
Absolutely. And then that's another thing that's dear to my heart is when you're in Nigeria, like when you're in a situation that we were at, my mom was a teacher. My mom owned a store, to a little convenience store. And we did little jobs on the side. We sold certain things on the side. And on top of it, raising 3 boys, rowdy boys. Like, that's what we, and in the school, we didn't, it wasn't like, oh, there's the car, the bus is going to pick you up at 7 a.m. to go to school. Nah, the school was 2 miles away, 3 miles away. You walking. You better get going. Don't be late, because if you was late, you was going to get a whooping before school started. That's how it was. And especially the education system is so high because you miss a couple answers on a test. You had to go out and get a switch, and you were going to get whipped in school for those answers that you missed on the test.
They would beat you in school?
Yeah, absolutely.
The teacher.
The teacher was, first of all, it's not teacher. It's uncle and aunt. That's your uncle and your aunt in school. They knew your parents. They knew your family. They were going to whoop you in school if you decided to mess up. And that's how it was. So that's why there's a lot of these smart Nigerians that get out. And if there's no freaking job, we got to somehow make money.
It's so fucked up because I don't want people to beat kids, but goddamn, when you put kids under that kind of pressure. My parents put me in Catholic school for 1 year, and I got excellent grades. And afterwards, I was fucking terrible. Terrible, man. And I remember my stepfather said something to me. He said, your grades were only good when you were in Catholic school. I was like, I was fucking terrified.
Oh my God.
I'm like, it ain't a good move. I mean, it's not. They were threatening me all the time. They wanted to beat me and make me sit on a nail in the closet.
Let us take a listen.
But the Nigerians are the most smartest people on the planet.
Right. Yeah, I believe it.
I promise you. There's nobody more smarter than the Nigerians. Now, of course, there's a few bad apples that came out. You know what I'm saying?
They smart too, though.
No, they extremely smart.
Yeah, they smart
they just put their intelligence all in the wrong place.
Right.
If they would have geared that towards something more, positive and productive,
right.
because the ones that did, there's more billionaires being made in Nigeria than anywhere in the world on an annual basis.
Friends took that email. They ain't all the places. They thought they was giving back.
But listen, to the credit of them though, you only get caught if you get greedy.
Right.
They don't ask you to do anything. They just present it to you, and then your greed get caught in that web.
Like, cause I'm giving 1,500,
right.
50,000. Greedy and
they're not putting a gun in your ass. They just giving you a proposition.
They exploiting your
and then your ass with your greedy ass took it. And what's crazier is that after you get got, there's nobody else to blame but yourself, because you know better.
Right. I'm gonna be honest.
Anything that's too good to be true,
you know who
is always too good to be true.
What's the nigga they was hunting him down? And they made you buy the shirts.
Hush puppy.
Coney, right? Coney. I donated. But that was Africans that was doing that. I don't know who it was. Like someone in Listen, I still don't got my shirt.
That's why I still don't got my Coney shirt. I was like, wait, is he comparing that to Africans? That wasn't the African that did that.
No. It was Coney. He was doing some bad shit. Yeah, and it wasn't them. He was like, yo, donate to him and we're going to get it. I was like, word. It's like, I got caught. And all I wanted was like a white dude in San Francisco doing that. All I wanted was my t-shirt. They didn't give me my t-shirt. And that's when I started complaining. I said, something ain't right about this. You was waiting for the t-shirt?
That is too funny, boy.
Yo, so you say Nigeria is the first.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're going there for. Like, every place has its destination and has a specialty for what you want to do.
It's a huge continent. Huge.
It's
North Africa.
Listen, let me explain how big Africa is, right? You see how big United States is, right? You could take 5 United States and fit it inside of 5 of US's.
That's fire.
I mean, all 52, 3, 4 states, whatever. You can take them all, put them inside Africa 5 times. That's how big the continent is. That's how big it is. So it's a matter of like, and it's any and everything you want to do. Like, you got East Africa, you got South Africa, you got West Africa, North Africa. Everywhere you go, there's destinations for what it is you want. So it depends on what you're going there for.
Right.
You know?
Now, I said, yo, anybody got questions for Akon?
Right.
Like, no, it was like, yo, man, ain't the U.S. mad at?
Now, if you listen to these stars keenly, you'll realize that all of them have one thing in common. They understand that Nigerians remain some of the brightest people across the world. This is not something that they're just making up, because they have been tested in different fields. Go to United States right now. You can be sure that you'll find many, many successful Nigerians in that country. And just as Joe Rogan says, among the immigrants who go to United States, Nigerians stand out as the most successful people because of the acumen that they have in business, even in education, academics, and everything that they do. It just turns to gold, and they are able to outsmart very many people from different areas, even from different continents. So I want us to really look at what are the main reasons why Nigerians are considered to be the smartest. Now, Nigerians are often recognized for their intellectual prowess and adaptability. This earns them a reputation as some of the brightest individuals globally. This distinction stems from various factors that are ingrained in their culture, education system, and even social values. So Nigerians have a culture, they have an education system, and even the social values that they have developed them to be people who can adapt in different environments. They are able to adapt anywhere. That is why you find Nigerians are everywhere, because they are able to make the best out of the worst that they meet in life. So that is something that many people are really agreeing about. Even if you look at how Akon is talking about them, he is saying that in Nigeria, billionaires are made there more than any other place across the continent. And that is why you find that the richest person in Africa, as reported by Forbes, Aliko Dangote, is a Nigerian. This just tells you the kind of business acumen that these Oga brothers have. Education plays a pivotal role in the Nigerian society, with an emphasis on academic achievement and strong work ethic. Nigerian families typically prioritize education. They encourage their children to excel in academics regardless of socioeconomic backgrounds. This commitment fosters a culture that values learning and knowledge acquisition. Yes, depending on the manner in which Nigerians are brought up. If you look at the number of professors, Nigeria has a bunch of professors everywhere. People who are graduates all over, everywhere. People with doctorate degrees everywhere. These are people who are learned. Educationally, they are top. In terms of the manner in which their societies value education, they remain outstanding. So Nigerians have developed their system in such a way that when somebody is being brought up, they are brought up in a manner that really acknowledges and accepts the place of education in their upbringing. And this is what explains something here. You know, I was talking to one of my friends, and he told me that if you want to say that Nigerians are mostly scammers, if for someone to scam you, it means that person is smarter than you. And therefore, if he can manage to scam you, it means that there is a portion of your mind that is asleep when you're getting scammed. And therefore, because of the smartness that these Nigerians have, that is where you find that they are able to pull tricks, different tricks, regardless of the person they are dealing with. They are able to deal with them, face them, and handle them fair and square. Another thing that is worth considering is that Nigerians have diverse and multilingual society that cultivates adaptability and critical thinking skills. This exposure to different languages and cultures enhances cognitive flexibility, enabling Nigerians to navigate complex situations and challenges effectively. The Nigerians in diaspora also contribute significantly to their reputation. Many Nigerians excel in various fields globally, showcasing their skills, expertise, and innovation. Their success abroad highlight the intellectual capacity and resilience ingrained in Nigerian culture. Yes, if you look at the manner in which Nigerians are excelling globally, I've just shown you a video of Chimamanda. Chimamanda is considered one of the best-seller authors in United States, and this is a Nigerian. And even if you hear, she says that in her class, there is a time that she wrote an essay that is top of her class, and even the lecturer could not really appreciate the fact that this was written by a black person, and that person is from Nigeria. So this tells you, if you look at some of the best nurses, some of the best engineers globally, they are Nigerians. So this is something that really sells them well. And another thing here is, if you look at the last midterm elections that took place in United States, 8 Nigerian immigrants got elected in different elective seats. So if you look at this number, it tells you that these people, they have not left any stone unturned. They are looking at every opportunity wherever it is, and they are ready to face it, and they are ready to take this opportunity up. And this is a wake-up call to Africans in different countries. Let us not continue whining and crying and shouting about how Nigerians are bad, how Nigerians are taking up opportunities in our lands, how Nigerians are filling up our countries. Let us challenge them by being smarter than them. But for me, I believe that the globe is a fair state where everybody must present the best of themselves so that they are able to succeed, because as they say, only the best can survive these complex situations. Nigerians exhibit resilience in the face of diversity, fostering creativity and problem-solving abilities. This resilience, coupled with a strong entrepreneurial spirit, propels Nigerians to excel in diverse fields, including technology, medicine, arts, and business. Yes, that is what I've just told you. The combination of strong emphasis on education, cultural diversity, adaptability, resilience, and entrepreneurial drive collectively contribute to the perception of Nigerians as some of the brightest minds and most industrials individuals across the world. And therefore, this really tells you that the way Nigerians are treated globally, some of the hate that they receive is out of that contempt and fear from people who suffer from inferiority complex. They always think that Nigerians are able to take up the best opportunities from their countries. Yet these opportunities are there and they are not able to use them before Nigerians come to take them up. So it is a challenge for everybody. If you think that a Nigerian has come to your country and they are doing things that you think they are not supposed to do, there are some few bad apples, as it is always said. I always give you this example that every market has a madman. So there are some madmen from Nigeria who can do worst things, and that cannot be used as the judgment point for all Nigerians. That is why I told you that it is wrong for us to continue stereotyping Nigerians into one basket, because few conmen, few scammers have come out of that place, and therefore we are using this as a lens that we can use to define Nigerians wherever they are. This is wrong. Let us accept them as they are. Let us appreciate them, because these are some of the best people here. Nigerians are good people. They are very friendly. I have interacted with very many of them here in Kenya, and what they do, how they work, their work ethic, their way in which they relate with people. And if they tell you something, they always love to keep their word. So this is something that I personally has experienced. And therefore, I believe that as it is and as it has been shown, Nigerians remain some of the brightest people that we have globally. But this is because of the kind of situations that they have in their country. These people are close to 230 million people in their country. Just look at how job opportunities continue to shrink. Where there is necessity, invention comes. And that is why Nigerians continue to be very innovative wherever they go. They continue to always work towards achieving the best that they have. So that is it from me. I don't know what you think. What's your opinion about it? Do you really believe that Nigerians are the smartest people across the globe? Because if you look at even the kind of developments, countries that have huge populations tend to really industrialize and develop very fast. For instance, look at China. China is growing at a very fast rate because of the necessity that had been created by huge population that country had. They had to develop, they had to industrialize, and create opportunities for themselves within the country and also outside their country. So this is it, and I believe that we will accept that Nigerians must be respected, and let's give them the space and accept and embrace them the way they come. That is it from me. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and my brothers from Nigeria, kindly subscribe to this channel, because this is a channel that promotes anything and everything African. Thank you. Let's meet in our next video. Bye-bye.